I came on a little later. I finished up my meditation, and I guess you would say Guru Michael. Do, 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 do. I'm trying to. I share my stuff. Okay, so he's so sweet. Oh, let's put. All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. There. So, how is everyone doing? Well, I got no one in here. Oh boy. Oh, let's get some good old-fashioned weed and smoke a bong full of weed. Well, if I don't get anyone in, that's fine. I'll just go a little earlier, maybe. Like this. Oh boy. So it means no drinking. I have no way to drink. Because when you have high blood pressure, you can't drink. Just one. Mm. Oh. Mm. That's good. So I was going to do Sunday through Thursday is 12 to 1, and then Friday to Saturday. Hi, how are you? This is I'm Omega, and the person behind me is my boyfriend. Put a thumbs up, it helps with the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Here it is, we're on a new time, so thank you for coming. Come in and chat. You are welcome to, yeah, hi, John. Oh, good evening. Oh, it's so good to see you. Woo, 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 woo. This is my boyfriend. Over on Hilly. I got off of it. I'm not on Hilly no more. I'm not on any dating site. I know. A person with a leg brace is not cool. I know it does the way the picture is. Well, oh, I was drunk. I was drunk. I was my time off. Shit. And that was like, what, 3 in the afternoon? Yeah, I was ready for night. Your perception. Yeah. Oh, God. That's why I don't drink that much. I was drinking, well, I went through a whole bottle of the, I bought a new one. I'm not going to drink it, but that's why I don't drink. It just doesn't do anything for me anyway. And lately it's been bringing up, drinking's the worst thing you can do when you have, you know, I found out I have high blood pressures. So that's why when I drink, I get so freaking tired. After a while, I just go to sleep. It's like my off button needs to be recharged and I go to sleep. So, because my body's getting overheated. Oh, yeah, that's the reason why I take my clothes off too. You know that song, Tequila, yeah, that's me. That's why I deal with, I've had in the past dealt with a 1 to 2 drink ratio so I don't get stupid. Because at home I get stupid all the time and people deal with it. So, yeah. That's your blow up girlfriend, John. I have her in my closet. I want to have, so yeah. Sometimes he gets real busy. And I got kind of jealous So I was talking with the guy for a while. You know, same place I met him at Haley. And we talked. I was wondering why he was gone for 6 months. You know what I mean? Like he was gone for like a large amount of last year. And I kind of asked him, and he like skirted it. You know, the one with the ankle bracelet? Yeah, he was in jail, and he was trying to skirt saying he was in jail. And if I would have done a video call with him, I would have found out what an idiot ass he was because, ugh, yeah. Well, anyway, um, I was talking with my boyfriend. I mean, Brandon is his name. I was talking with Brandon. We started talking on Hilly, and I would say it would be mid-December before we even had a Christmas party. And in fact, that night, after the Christmas party, I went and hung out with my boyfriend. And then he'll get busy, you know, a month will go by, and he'll message you out of the blue, and you're like, wow, how are you doing? You know, I was like, am I still your girlfriend? You know? Yep. He goes and messages back, yeah, well, I've been busy working. And you're like, okay. And I do believe him until I see something going on. I'm going to have to believe him. I mean, we can make up things, but I've known guys who are like me, horrible like me, messaging back like me. I get too high like me, and I go, oh shit, I forgot to message that person 3 hours ago. I better get on do that. I am like, I have friends going, are you okay, Steph? And I'm like, I mean, Omega, and I'm like, message back, I'm fine. What's wrong? Oh, you forgot to message me. So I think that Brandon would, you know, because I message him, he'll get back with me. He doesn't, you know, he'll do the, you know, thumbs up or whatever type thing. Yeah. He doesn't say anything, but at least he approves of what I say. So, uh, and then I go over to his house. He has a beautiful house. Oh my God. And a fabulous. Now, it makes me want to take actual pool table lessons and learn how to shoot pool, because that is nice. It's a nice pool table. So, yeah. So I'm going to tell you, I took myself off all the dating sites, and I'm happy with just, I told Brandon, I'm just happy pouring myself into, you know, into one person, because I just don't want to have a triangle affair going on. You got the guy, you know, Brandon and me, and it's just going, no, I could just see it happening, and it's less drama. Oh, Brandon. I'm getting high, so it's like, you know, whenever someone's going, Brandon, yeah. Or Brad for short. Oh, I've never called him Brad, though. But, yeah. I usually go, hey, honey. Oh, Bradley. Brandon. Oh. I didn't know that. he likes to play practical jokes. So we have to be real quiet because his roommate likes it quiet. And he had gone downstairs because I said, God, I really can, let's make some popcorn. All right. So he makes popcorn and you can hear it popping and he gets done and he comes up real quiet and he goes, I think my roommate's dead. What are we going to do? And I'm like, I'll call 911. Not my deal. I'm not touching nothing dead. And he goes, I was just joking. And I go, well, I come from Detroit and I remember some winters were harder than most, So, yeah. Well, John, I got my results back. I got everything absolutely fabulous, but I got high blood pressure. I can't drink because drinking will raise my blood pressure. And I don't want to cook myself. I got to get more exercise. I've been kind of lazy, so I got to get a little more walking. So that's what I'm going to do, Oh, yeah. We sit there and talk for quite some time. And we like about the same music. He's always thinking of different things to do for, how he can be as a creator. And that's neat, to think out of the box. And, oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. And, yeah, I can see what my dad did for a while. Oh, yeah. I'm just like my dad. All right, let me tell you a scenario. My daddy's friends, they all decided to go early to where they were going in LA. And my dad he said, I don't drink milk and stuff, especially if I'm dressed in my nice suit, because I'm going to bloat up I'm going to get a big ass stomach. It's just going to be weird. I can't fit it in the jeans or anything. So on the way there, they pick up what you call, when you go out and you're with your buddies, and he bought some alcohol, and they decided to go to Dairy Queen and not just park in front where he can kind of see them and they can talk and make it nice. They park in back and they go out to the Dairy Queen or the ice cream place. It wasn't a Dairy Queen, it was an ice cream place. My dad gets thrashed. They come back and he's singing stuff. Yeah, no. Oh shit. He's like, oh crap. Do you think they have, and this is where they came up with this idea, do you think at the Dairy Queen or the ice cream place they got some coffee? Yeah. I said, well, why did you put my dad in back? He just wants to be visiting with you guys. He's not going to, he knows he's going to, if he steps up there, this is my thinking how my dad thought. If he goes up there with them, even though if he doesn't want to buy the ice cream, he is going to buy coffee and he's going to put cream in it. And he's going to have the same effect as if he had ice cream because he'll forget. He's done that at home. He drank. I grew up going, wow, my grandparents drink, with milk, but why is my dad just doesn't? Because grandma, man, she puts milk in my coffee all the time. She gives me coffee. Grandma, why you get me coffee? Oh, it works better on you. Yeah, when I was young, I was so hyper. My poor parents. God dang, I think I actually gave my dad gray hairs. Yeah, that's why I don't drink. I tell people why. And even, it's like when I'm alone, oh man, if I had someone going, you know what? You had like one shot online, but you had like so many offline, and then you go, oh, that's cute. So I'm a love muffin. I am. So yeah, that's why I don't drink. That's why you see me in the thing. I have gone to benefits, things that you didn't want to look like an asshole. And no, I don't even drink the drink that I walk around talking with family, friends, and people I know. Put it off to the side. I rather you either go for two things. A lot of times, what I learn from is you know keeping your professional self, and especially when people can video you with phones. Oh hell yeah! I'm not going to be getting crappy drunk out in public. Home's a different thing. So yeah, I'm after finding, that's the reason why I wanted to find out what was going on with my body. So I went and got the full thing done. I mean everything. I tell you, Omega got everything done. Yeah, I'm VD free. They said no VD on me. I'm woo clean. I told that to my boyfriend too. I said, yeah. So, yeah, I wish I could talk to him more. That's the only thing. Um, I love when we talk about our aspirations. We take turns in listening. It's nice. And you're going, yeah, and I got to get going on. I just been so tired. So I came home, got something to eat. I figured out those croissant sandwiches are absolutely lovely, wonderful, but you don't have to cook them for a whole a minute and a half. It's only a minute. I'm like, woo! So I like that, and I'm working on that. I mean, I feel like Weird Al's sister when I throw on the Snake Lady's hair. It's like I feel like I should. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll order a T-shirt. I'll put it as Weird Al's fan club, and I'll wear that. That would be the Snake Lady's thing. She loves Weird Al. And it could be something funny, because he's funny. By the way, Weird Al is a Polak, and yes, he is a very nice person. I met him. We were doing a field trip. I was in high school, and my friends goes, that looks like Weird Al. Really? Yeah, it really does. He was on the second floor, and all my friends were eating, and it was a McDonald's time. Well, I decided, okay, I strayed away from the pack, and I asked him, are you a weirdo? Yeah, I am. I go, wow. Okay, take your picture, and I don't know whatever happened to all these pictures I've taken now through the years. They just disappeared, but I did have a picture of him and me. It was like, God dang, I look like the nerd from the... I look like I could have been his sister. Hi. Oh, God. I was 18. I looked like I was 14 with a lot of hair. Just, yeah. They talk about maturing, oh, God, I couldn't get it. Oh, took me forever to go through, all my friends, they're all, getting curves and stuff. I look like I'm ready to play Cindy and some kid's flick being the youngest. I'm like, this sucks. Oh, you're just so cute. Yeah, I'm cute. What happened? I was like 18 and I go, when do I get sexy? She goes, And the teacher goes, what's wrong with being cute? And you're like, what's wrong with having a love life? I said, and I walk away. Yeah. Oh, wow. How long did I date Brandon? Yeah, I would say it would be April. So I dated from December, January, February, March. Yeah, it took me 4 months. I've been with guys who they drop me after our first date, and I'm learning trust, okay? I really am. I am trusting him, you know? Yeah, I didn't want to be like, I love you, you're so wonderful. Oh my God, I have to talk to you every minute of the day. If he tells me he's working, I got to believe him. It is what it is, you know? God, they got the weirdest European. Here's a European thing. Oh God, it's creepy ass music. That's the music, the European. Guaranteed it's Polish. They got the weird thing. I love Polish satires. They're always got some hint of romance and naughtiness. He helps. What I'm getting. He works for the union, is what he says, and he works for different avenues. And he puts, like, when you have, I guess it would be like the convention center. He works for the convention center, but he goes to different venues and does stuff. So that's what I gather. And he told me he works well. You know, he's a good guy. Yeah. So that's why a lot of it, he said, he's got his busy times, and it's going to be slowing down in the summer, is what he said. So he doesn't want drama. And no, I do not call while I am drunk. I know better than that. In the early 2000s, Omega used to call several people a lot. You see, but Omega didn't call and talk drunk. Omega called on her computer and used a computer board and act like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I did things like Michael Jackson when I had a soundboard. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, I called up and told my mom, go fuck off. Oh, God. Well, I do go to his place. He's got a really nice house. And he's got the cutest dog. Oh. So I'll ask him, I say, hey, I should go live, you know, it's the weekend, you know, we go at 6. Because that's the reason why, because I like to spend time with him and get to know him. I didn't want to, no. I tell all you guys, all my viewers, my haters even, if you jump the gun, if you move in with someone after 3 months, you might be moving in with a psychopath. Not a sociopath, a psychopath. Those are the people that have the possibility of killing you. The difference between a sociopath, let me tell you the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath. A sociopath will help you look for your wallet after they stole money from you. And they have the wallet in their back pocket. A psychopath will act extremely nice and sweet and try to get moved in 3 months, and the possibility of down the line getting insurance, like Brandon and I would say, get insurance and knock your ass off. Yeah. No, don't go on two dates. Go on 2 dates, you're my boyfriend. I joked with him, but I never outwardly even told. My son had called up and I was about to say my friend. I said, I'm at my friend's house, and what do you need, Devin? And he talked on the phone. I go, okay. I didn't even introduce. I was like, it was last April. I didn't even introduce my son. It wasn't until, I think it was recently, a couple weeks ago. It was 4 months. I called up and I'm like, he talked and I didn't even introduce, he hasn't even met my son. I haven't met his daughter. And I think that when there are creepers out there, you got to be careful who's out there. Because when I was talking on Pure, boy, did I find a creeper. Oh boy, he was into little girls and I was just creeped out. I mean creeped. Like, we're talking creeped out. The person I was talking to just creeped the fuck out. I got, the following week, I just took myself off of Pure too. I'm off of all the dating sites. I rather deal with one person. There's too many creepers out there, man. And this is like, I talked to this person the same time I was talking to him before I met him in person. Before I met Brandon in person, I was talking to this guy, and I'm like, oh boy, this guy's all cuckoo for cocoa nuts. Not Brandon. Just, I was like, so I'm off all the dating sites. I'm happy. Just, because before I thought, a lot of times, and I tell people, it just takes time. If someone wants to move in with you and they're going, I'm going to be kicked out tomorrow. Well, you're going to be living in someone else's house, because my house is not a flop house, baby. I am not Salvation Army of, and this is what I've told people before. I've had guys want to move in after I just talk to them on the phone and say, hey, you want to have a date? You want to get together? Let's go to the movies. Oh, no, I'll stop by your house. What's your address? I'm not giving you my address. I've had guys who wanted to flop out here, because they're living, and I'm not joking. I talked to a guy who was the same age as me. Kid you not. You're going to laugh about this. Living at his mom's house in her garage. Yeah, she couldn't deal with him. This is what the guy finally says. I just want to, I got to take a break from the garage. And I'm like, who in the hell am I talking? Oh, Jesus. He had to take, I go to work going, God dang, I got work at least. Whew. You know how you have some friends that you can vent and you go, Oh, no, 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 no. I told my friends that I take the cake in the fact when it comes to here, you get that fishing line and I just bite all the time. They just pull me all the time. Oh, Mega, how are ya? We got you again, didn't we? Yeah. There's certain things you just want to forget. And you go, oh, when you're glad your kids are, over 18, you teach them the things, all right, you have Devin watch you. And I went to a laundromat, and this is when we were getting ready to move out west, and we had sold our washer and dryer. And I didn't know my friend would have. So John's my Polish guy here, and I think it's great. When you if you get what is it? I'm trying to think. Is that Max? Max has a good Polish. Oh, what's it called? Oh, this is so good. I love the music because this slave did this when I. All right, what's the name? Oh goodness. Oh, okay. What is it? Dark. It's called Dark. Oh, it is so cool. It's called Dark. I'm sorry, guys. I had my. And it's amazing background music. There's not in this satire. You really do have to watch. If it's a type of thing that is you can listen, but you really have to watch to get the full thing. So I can watch Dark like over and over again. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. Thinking of getting another breakfast sandwich. Oh gosh. Yeah. So I gotta stay away. My favorite thing, and it's full of salt, is my bacon bacon. Oh, it's so great. My son ate my whole bunch of bacon bacon. I'm so angry. I gotta pick up some more. I forgot to do it when I went out last week.
Mankind has always been puzzled about its true origin, its genesis. Were we created by God, or are we a product of evolution? If we could somehow see yesterday and tomorrow at the same
Let me
time,
turn it
the
down.
origin and the end, if we could feel the entire universe at one single moment, then we might finally find answers.
Other one. Sometimes they get blabby. So you gotta turn it. All right, well, I am going to go. It is 1 o'clock, and I'm really I'm starting to feel tired. I spent some time talking with my son, so my son Devin or Devon. Some people pronounce Devin different, but it's supposed to mean poetic. So I made him very poetic. All right. No, last April. Oh, I've known him since December. I've dated him exclusively. Uh, shoot, April. And yeah, cause I just no, it, yeah. I think when you talk with someone that I didn't talk with. The other guy was, I've talked with, I was talking with like the pure thing and the other guy I talked with about the same time I was talking with Brandon, but he quit talking to me, and I'm like, I wonder what happened to him. He said he's like got a job, and yeah, I'm not even going to, and let's just put it this way, his job was he had an at-home job. It wasn't a job really. So yeah, to make a long story short, I don't think I hope to God that I'm glad that he's not stalking me or anything like that. So that's why I'm grateful. And I'm like, I was so high, I'm trying to get, like, I remember thinking, oh God, just have it plugged up. I really just envisioned slow going traffic, because that's what I needed, was time to get from being, I wasn't super high, like where my eyeballs are like, real red and watery. I was just high. And I was thankful that I didn't. He kept saying, no, I'm good, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, it was after I smoked weed. Some bitch goes, yeah, look at this. Look at what I got over here. And I'm like, ah, fuck. And that was it. That was like the icing on the cake, no job. I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. And I told him, I have a rule. I don't go on. I mean, all I wanted was like, I'm thinking, a free meal and to see a movie and to get to know somebody. And if they're assholes, you just go toodles and you go your separate way. When I go on dates that I'm on, like driving, I don't usually drink at all because I have to drive somewhere. And I was like floored though. I really was, I drove home going, God, I'm not far from Brandon's house. And I wonder if I can, because he's a hardworking man. You got to make the paper. So I figure this, I'm going to have to trust him. He go make his paper. He'll come up, and every time sometimes he'll come up and he'll come up and his dog will get all excited. She'll go, she's like a little sweet dog. She's just so cute. He said she was being mistreated where she was at, and she's got it good. She's such a sweetie. You're just so cute. Nova is her name. She got these cute little ears. Ooh. So, yeah. So I've been talking with him for 4 months. Not the second, no. It's not the second date. By far. Oh, actually more, yeah. It's been December, January, February, March, April, May. So it's been 6 months. Yeah, I move slow. Because time is what people, like I was saying with the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath, is a sociopath will steal from you and help you look for the money and have the wallet in their purse. And a psychopath, they'll let you keep the money, but they'll kill you and they'll take it anyway. They'll find a way to off you. Yeah. They're the ones, how can I say, psychopaths are the ones that you hear stories, about, how can I say this? You hear stories where they get the insurance, and you know, suddenly hubby, who was in perfect condition, is now in bad condition. Or the other way around. But you know what? There are a lot of women who kill their husbands. I'm like, and some of them, it's because I'm going to be honest, some of the stories you actually feel sorry for the other half. And then you're going, hold it. She could have divorced him. Oh, God. No, 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 no. She needed that $100,000 of plastic surgery. She was ugly. One of them was really ugly. And she had, and I kid you not, a lot of money invested in her. I mean, to even look not even beautiful, to look decent, you know. Like if you had about 20 drinks, she looked good. Yeah. So, well, a lot of these psychopaths, they're time. If you jump anything, anyone who's mentally impaired or whatever, it comes out the wash, takes time. So I wanted him to know I wasn't some, you know, who moved. I got all my stuff in the back seat. I'm ready to move in. It's a second date. Brandon's upstairs. Who the fuck is that? He goes and look. Jesus Christ. Hey, Dev.
You live or something?
Yeah, I'm live. What's going on?
Oh, hey, can you pick up some Windex for me?
Oh, I got Windex in my Jeep. Go in the back. Here.
Is it ammonia kind? Because I need to come with ammonia.
I don't know. Just add ammonia to it. I got my keys.
You can't just add ammonia to it unless you want pee in it.
I thought you had a jug of them. Never mind.
Yes, I totally am Breaking Bad and have all kinds of chemicals in my room. Let me get some bleach.
I don't know if it's ammonia.
Let me get some bleach and then we can make some, like, you know, maybe some mustard gas too.
Okay. Oh, I'll check in my back of my Jeep because I cleaned out my Jeep and it's in my trunk.
I'm good.
All right. Then
I'll just pick up some from Walmart or something.
All right, I'll pick some up on tomorrow's payday. So, okay. I gotcha. So yeah, I'm like I told my son I can't drink at all. I feel that it's affecting me. My liver and everything's working fine. It's just alcohol is affecting me like really weird lately. So I mean really weird, like really okay, like one shot would be like doing multiples, and I would have 2 or 3, it would be like more. Oh my God, and I spent so much. Even if I drink water, like tons of water with it, it's still. But they said my kidneys are in great shape. Yeah. It's just, that's why I went and got my blood test done, so I can find out what my body is, where it's at. I love my weed. My alcohol, I don't need it. And lately it's been getting me in real trouble. I've drank before, but oh boy. Now it's like, I don't know what it is. It really is not nice. So, yeah, I gotta drop some weight and get firmed up now. So let's have some delicious stuff. Yeah, that's why I wanted to check. Really, it was like, usually I'm able to get you know, into a place. But this time I couldn't get into any place. It was January I was trying to get in February, March. And finally I got into this month. I was like, yay. I did not mind. That was the only time, because I was off. All I have to do is get up, get dressed. Well, no, I get up and just go there. And then they draw your blood. And it's like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The only thing I can say, at least over at, because I do like going to the lab, but they were really good at drawing my blood over at this place. They were professional. I even told the lady I was so thankful. I go, oh, thank God, yes. And we were talking about sickness. Oh, Jesus. Let me tell you this. Omega was sick. Oh, and we had, you know, we all talk about, I guess it would be getting rid of the old. Well, you see, it was a couple days before the Christmas dinner for work. And I started with the chills. I'm like, and let's say for a while afterwards, when I crepitated, I checked my ass. Like, make sure it's not okay. Yeah. Because let's put it this way, I had to change my sheets. I had both holes regurgitating. I was sick. I never threw up so much. I had my bucket next to my bed. It wasn't even this tall because it was lower. I just went, I was just, so I'm texting. It's 5 o'clock and I had been getting sick like for hours now. Oh, I'm not going to be getting any better. No, I'm not sharing that kind of love. Some things people don't want to share with you, and those kind of things like the fucking flu, I keep home. So I tell Anthony I'm sick. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm not trying that one. Oh, but it gets better. So we have our Christmas break and it's a week off. It's beautiful. I love it. And guess what? I got sick again. I spent New Year's Eve. Oh, I was wearing my Garfield onesie and I smelled like, let's just put it this way, I was fermented. But my son cared enough for me. He goes, Mom, you don't need to spend New Year's Eve alone. Yeah. And I'm like my hair's all like up. I look like the bride of Frankenstein, okay? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I need to get my ugly mask. I'm not having a good day. Where is that? And you slap something that looks like your somewhat face and you go, yep, I'm good to go. And you can see all your hair up above the mask and you just, brush it down. Yeah. And my son said, oh, no, I already had the flu. I'm good. So I had it twice. I had 2 different versions. It was a delightful thing. That was something, oh my God. I have never been so sick in one whole month, which was December. I was sick. So through that time, yeah, I was glad that when I was talking to Brandon, just as one, talking back and forth, they was like, hey, you gotta come over. Oh, no. I told him I got the flu. I'm real bad. Trust me, bad. No, it's not the China virus. How, you ever notice Listen to President Trump. China virus. When he talks about China, he makes that, and he does it, I think. I'm almost thinking, don't you think he's doing it on purpose when he goes China? And you're like, he's making him think, yeah, I'm making fun of your country. No, we're a big powerhouse too. Yeah, he's pretty good. No, I did vote for him. I did. He's pro-life. I'm pro-life. I am. So, yeah. So I'm keeping out of trouble because alcohol is, it's like, all right, you know when people, all right, this is something I learned from someone who was addicted to opiates. Do you know how she ended up, because she used this meth and she wasn't very good at it anymore. She used to be a nurse, an RN. She figured out if you took grapefruit juice, that's why they tell you never take your prescription drugs with grapefruit juice, because it will times it by 10. And that's what she used to do. She overdosed. I told her boyfriend, he said, well, you know, I give her at the times that it specifies on the bottle. And I go, no, she needs to go to a place and get cleaned out. And she needs to get cleaned out from that medication, because one day she's going to get some grapefruit juice, which you should never have in your cupboard or in your fridge. And he goes, why? It makes the prescriptions more. I tried to tell him that. That's what she was doing. I heard it from her. I heard it from my son. Yeah. And that's just, you know, the way it, you know, goes. And that's why I don't, whatever's going on with my body, let's just for say, you know, getting older, my body is not compressing the alcohol enough, so I get super fucking drunk. So one shot's like double, I don't know how many. But I'm not playing the guessing game anymore, because I'm tired of running to the fucking bathroom after I have a shot of liquor. It's not that much fun. It doesn't make it that much more woo. Now, I have more fun with this stuff. I'm a fun weeder. I'm not, you know, if I have a hybrid, I'm like one of the ones that blabs, or I get quiet and I get thinking. And I'm like thinking, okay, yeah, you know, and I want to listen and be content. So I try to, you know, but whatever it was, whatever is going on with my body, it was like, you know, my body's not in shape, so I got to get it in shape. I have more good cholesterol in my body than bad, from what I was told, so that's a plus. Huh. Oh, I did a good job. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Hey, Prime. Oh, you gotta meet my boyfriend. I love that picture, how it looks, how his eyes look in there. They look so good. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I even got Prime. Don't forget, everybody, put a thumbs up, because it helps with the algorithm. It really does. It just would be nice. That's all. I'm very grateful for every thumbs up I get. And weed also helps with blood pressure. So that's why I've noticed my ankles have been swollen. And I'm like thinking, more for, I wonder how much salt's in this. So I'm looking at salt again and stuff. I'm like, crap. But hey. It's good to see you, Prime. No, I gotta trust him. He's a good, hardworking man. I can't, I've never had anyone hold my hand for anything. So, I mean, I would love to get because he was talking about me getting a job down there, but I told him, I said, shoot, I would like to buy this house, I said, and I can rent it out. A lot of people around here, what I notice, what they do is they Airbnb it. They keep a lot of the furniture in. They able to, keep track of everything, and they say more at Airbnb it than what they would if they rent out to someone who stays in it all the time. They have someone like my son who would be living on here, and he'd take care of everything. Yeah. He lived free, he can help. Yeah, he can help run that. That's what I figure. Yeah. And then I can give him a portion of the money that I get from the Airbnb. Once, how can I say this? If it pays like the electric, why not give my son a portion of this? Maybe they can. Oh, what's behind the that big gate? Oh, that's our swimming pool. Yeah, that's an extra $50 a night. That's an extra 50 a night. Yeah. See? Make some money. No, we didn't advertise it with the pool. They said pool can be added on. I used to work in, I was doing advertising for a while in high school, and you'd work in the student, over in their school store. Oh, it's lovely. I loved working there. I met some really amazing people. I learned a lot. I did well. I hated dealing with cooking. I mean, I loved it. It was a man's world back in the 1800s, So. So yeah, I am totally off the sauce. I drink one shot, it's like drinking 5 to 10. So the night that I drank 4 shots, it would have been like drinking a lot. It was like as if I added grapefruit juice to my shots and then some. All I know, I was like having a lot of fun. Yeah, and I don't. I redecorated. I gotta redo it. We're not going there. That's why we have a screen here. Woohoo! I got a screen. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. I had my own hard time, but I keep it at home. I don't travel. I don't drive stupid. I don't drive drunk. And I don't like to drive high. So. So that's why I'm off the sauce. It's like, god dang, it's not worth it. I also have drops. Oh, I got them in the car too. These are, it's like for pain, it doesn't get you high. And it helps if you can't find your antacids, and that's a good one. And I drink water and stuff. I got it. If you can't find your antacids, you know, I usually use calcium. It is what it is. Getting old sucks. Well, I'm going to go to bed. I'm getting tired, and it's been over an hour. I love you guys, so let's say a prayer. Let's end this with a good prayer for everybody. You know, God, I think that you've sent a message dear and clear that Omega cannot be drinking and having daytime crap. Let's just put it this way. I turned into an asshole that is making up shit. Yeah, my dad was, when my dad would drink, it was funny. He'd come up and... Oh, God. I remember my dad coming home, God, and he was funny, but I think I have the same thing he had, or something, because good, he had high blood pressure, too. He couldn't drink. That's what he found out. He just said it was not, every time he drank, he would have, like, the sweats, you know, like, real, like, you know, palpitations and stuff, so. I didn't have that, or anything, or sweats, but I felt like the alcohol hit me hard, like really hard. That's why I wanted to test my liver and everything to make sure my liver is all right. Because usually people who have problems with their liver is when they drink very little, they get plastered. And I'm like, oh, is my liver gone? No, my liver's fine. I'm fine. I'm going to quit playing with the alcohol, period, because it's hitting me too hard. And it's just like God's going, yeah. So God, I got to finish my prayer here. I left you on hold for a bit. Please make sure everyone here who watches is blessed and loved. Damn burping spiders. Oh, I kicked the farting ones. They're outside the door. Farting spiders are outside in the hallway. So, dear God, please make sure everyone is happy and healthy. Doesn't have to deal with any popo. And please, God, let me have some good luck. I'll be happy with some good luck. Amen. All right. Well, I want everyone to have good luck. But I just get, yeah, I'm getting tired. I smoked some old, some weed I had a while back, and it's not sativa, and it's making me tired. I've been on over an hour, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12. All right. Bye.